What are you doing?
We're going to plant okra from the seed that we harvested from our okra plants. I have eggshells in here which are high in nitrogen. I've just dug the soil up. It's all imported soil, no Florida sand. Smoothing it out.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing gardening work.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see. Now I'm going to go harvest the seed from our okra plant. I've already picked it. Come on, watch me.
Yeah, that is our old okra plant, but some of the okra he already harvested so that we can plant a new one. Yeah.
It's the only way to harvest okra seed is with a beard. And so these are the pods. And when you break them open, this is the variety that she likes. We bought the same variety in a seed pack, and when we plant them, they don't come out the same. So she likes this variety, and so this is what we're going to plant. And it comes in a hole like that, and you break it open, and there are the seeds. You pay a lot of money for these seeds in the store, and you're not guaranteed of what variety you're going to get. You see how many facets there are? Every time you split it open, you get more seed. Here's another one right there, more seed. This is probably enough for everything that we need. We've got 3 more, which I'll probably throw it away because this stuff, it just grows.
No, don't throw.
I know, she says don't throw. Now there is a nuisance that loves okra. It's called nematodes. And I think I killed all the nematodes. I hope so. If not, as these germinate, I'm going to pull up 1 or 2 because the nematodes like to jump on them very early. A nematode is also known as a root knot. They'll grab hold of the root and they'll stop all the nutrition from getting into the plant. Although we will get okra, we won't get as much as we should get. I think I killed all the nematodes. These are eggshells. They're high in nitrogen. If you were to see all the eggshells that I put in here, if you can imagine a quilted blanket, this whole thing is blanketed in eggshells, although you can't see them because I break them up all the time. So I put them in there, and I put more than what I should. And I plant them closer than what I should because they're just going to grow. This is Florida. Everything grows. The problem with growing in Florida is you got to keep the bugs off of it. And when you have a healthy plant, bugs do not like healthy plants. Ours are pretty healthy. We don't have to spray. Last time I did this, we got all kinds of watermelon seed that popped up. nematodes jumped all over everything. I can't really tell you the nematicide to use because I'm still experimenting with it. Okay. And they germinate in about 5 or 6 days. So you don't have to wait long. Although I don't like okra, it's supposed to be very good for you. Mario likes it and eats it all the time. I'm going about 8 inches apart in the rows, planting the seed about 6 inches apart. The package doesn't recommend that, but oh well. I'm a home gardener. I just want some food. This is a raised garden bed. It's not Florida sand. All the soil in here is imported. And then I add to it constantly mulch. And the mulch I use is ground up palm fronds. If you see off to my left, everything is ground up palm fronds. The worms get in there and they love it. We get lots of worms. I'm out of seed. Instead of going back to the store and buying more seed, I'll just go over to my seed pots. Cut one in half. More seed than what I need. You see the holes in there. Each one of those is a facet loaded with seeds. All I have to do is break them open. Okra germinates very easily. It doesn't require a lot of love. The more love you give it, the more fruit you're going to get. And basically all you got to do is just come out occasionally and talk about your problems, and they'll listen. And they tend to like that because they can't share the problems they have. Plant about a ½ inch deep. I think the package says a 1/4 inch. As it comes up, if there's too many, if it's too thick, I can always pull up. And that hasn't been the case so far. Now, Marimel's favorite expression is on water. Holy. Okay. Well, I've got a leak there. That's right. I poured it open. Off water. Dude. Off water. Yeah. These are nematodes. They're called root knots. And it's a microscopic worm that gets inside these roots. And this is how it starts. And it creates a knot. It starts eating all the nutrition that's designed for the plant. These root knots or nematodes, they love tomatoes. So you need to treat a garden with a nematicide of some sort. And I'm still experimenting on finding which one's the best. But this is what kills the plant and stops it from producing the maximum amount of food that it can. It'll still produce fruit, but not as much as you can, and it kills most of the young plants as they start to grow. They're called nematodes. And you can't see them. It takes a microscope to see them. But they get into the root, and then they start eating all the nutrition coming up to the plant, and they develop a knot. Bad stuff. We're done.